You know what I mean?
Right. Nah, man, but it's dope too, man, because Fascinated, you give us the other side. Like what you said, like we hear the riches, but we hear the stress that comes with it. One guy that's been dealing with the stress is so happy I see him in the news lately. Bogus Charms with Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Can you talk about where Meek is now? Like, look, man, there was the battle with Drake, people kicking him down. There was his freedom taken away. There's all this, and then it comes out in the news. First of all, Meek has an amazing album with championships, like super successful, on top of the world. Then you hear Dream Chaser signed label deal with Roc Nation. On the same day, you hear Case tossed out, off probation, getting a new trial.
God is great.
And the way things have turned around for Meek, and then to hear you guys rapping back to back on this album on Bogus Charm, I feel like you saw Meek's greatness in him first.
Without a doubt.
What did you see that kind of eye for talent? Meek, Wale, you signed amazing guys through the years.
And I think what's the dopest about all that is me just trusting my heart, my ear. Because Wale was an artist that was signed to a major label, and that project may not have went the way both parties would have wanted.
Yeah,
that would have influenced the average person. In 2011, 2012, I was almost, possibly the hardest artist in the game.
Facts.
And I could have did a label deal with any label. I could have signed any artist at that time. And I didn't let none of that sway me from following my heart, which was Wale, him being a true poet and me understanding what I represented in the streets. But I believed in, lyricism. When I look around here and I see Black Star, when I think about Tribe Called Quest, and when I think about Jay Dilla, certain things, and I seen that in Wale. When I met Meek Mill had been around T.I.'s label and other labels, and I said, he has a purpose. What he's fighting with his convictions and all that, I seen him, through that struggle the whole time. And that's when I created a record called Tupac Back.
Yeah.
And we put it on a compilation, one of the self-made compilations, and in no way was I saying he was Tupac, but what I was saying was he has that same purpose. He's going through those same struggles. That same soldier that the streets need to see. And that's what I was saying.
Also, too, just to your credit, to your ear, again, putting people on, creating a platform. Tupac Back, a lot of people, I don't know if they remember, one of the first records, maybe one of the first placements produced by Mike Will Made It.
Right.
Early on, and we know when we see what he's become,
right.
Not just as a producer, but as an executive. And that's why we look up to you, man. That's why I say things like that, like the way you affected culture and the people around you have affected culture.
And man, it just feel good. So we gotta salute Meek Mill, for all his accomplishments, and we gotta salute Jay-Z for him seeing a vision in my little homie and giving him that opportunity. And we most definitely gotta salute Double MG for creating a platform where artists could blossom into these next level situations. So to me, that's dope.
I want to